Hello and welcome to CATV. I'm your host, Mr. Bateman, the librarian at Canandaigua Academy. Today I want to share with you some information about the services and resources at CA Library, available to students and faculty at the Academy, both for students on the hybrid schedule and for those who are 100% virtual. So let's get started. First, a little bit of information about using the library for students who are in the cherry and gray cohort. The library is open from 7:25 a.m. until 3:15 every day, Monday through Friday. Officially, the school day is done at 2:30, but the library stays open until 3:15 for the benefit of those who might need a quieter place to work. The library is also open during the day, during study halls, periods 1 through 9. Any student who'd like to use the library during their study hall can sign out of their study hall and come to the library as long as we have space. We do have more limited space this year than we have had in the past. The important thing to remember about that is that students need to go to their study hall first. That's who takes attendance. Students are also welcome to use the library during their lunch periods 5 through 8. The important thing to remember about that is we do ask that students not bring any food into the library, although drinks are okay. As they are throughout the rest of the building, masks are required for anybody using the library, and we maintain 6 feet of social distancing at all times. The way we do that is we have students claim a work zone. Since the library is such a large space, we need to have a way to effectively clean all areas students have used between periods. We do that by having students work in specific work zones so we can sanitize those areas after students leave. It also is a way to keep a record of who is working where in case that information is needed. A little bit about the library resources that we have. First of all, in terms of the physical collection, we have over 22,000 items in the library. That includes mostly books, as you can expect, but we also have DVDs and CDs that can be borrowed. In addition to the books that we also have access to over 25,000 ebooks and audiobooks through the Sora digital reading app. We'll talk about both of those in just a moment. Our loan period is 3 weeks. Any books that students borrow will be due 3 weeks from now. Returned books are quarantined for 7 days before we put them back on the shelf for other students to have access to. We have found that some students in 9th grade still have some books that are due to the middle school library, so you can return those to the academy and we'll make sure they get back to where they need to be. Our library catalog is maintained in BravesLink along with a lot of other resources. So let's take a quick look at BravesLink. All students at the Academy do have access to the high school library folder in BravesLink. You'll see that there are 43 additional apps in that folder. Now, BravesLink can be a little bit overwhelming with all of the different apps and links that are included. In the high school library folder, at the very top of the screen, you'll find a listing of all of the resources that are included in BravesLink, along with a discussion of what they are and what they are used for. In addition to our databases, we also have access to our catalogs in BravesLink, and this is the one I want to take a look at right now, the CA Library Catalog. Now, new this year, we have been encouraging students to log into the catalog. The advantage of that is you will get some features that are not available unless you log in. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and log into the catalog, and I can use my Google account to do that. And now I am logged into the catalog. It knows who I am, and I can do a few things that I wouldn't be able to do otherwise. The first thing I want to show you is how you can use the catalog to see what books are currently signed out to you. So in the upper left-hand corner, there is a menu. I'm going to click on that menu, and one of the menu options is my checkouts. And these are the books I currently have signed out. It tells me when they are due and also gives me the option to renew them if I needed them for a little bit longer time. So that's one of the things you can do in our catalog after you sign in, is check your checkouts and also renew items. Another thing that you can do is put books on hold. For example, if a student was here on Wednesday and they found something in our catalog that they were interested in, but weren't going to be back into school physically until the following Monday, one of the things they can do is place a hold. So I can open up any one of these books, and since I've logged in, there is an option to place a hold. I will place a hold on that, and that will send us a message here in the library to pull that book off the shelves, set it aside, and get it ready for the student to pick up. We will send a message in Schoology to anybody who places a hold to let them know that their hold is ready. And students who are both here in school and who are 100% virtual can place holds on books, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. So that's a little bit about our catalog, at least the catalog for our physical books, the ones that are here in the library. In addition, all students have access to an ebook and audiobook catalog that is called Sora, the Sora Digital Library. I will open that now. And students have access to 3 collections in Sora. Both the Canandaigua City School District and the BOCES collection should automatically be added, but in addition, students can add the Pioneer Library System to their Sora accounts. And Sora gives students access to ebooks and audiobooks that are super easy to browse through and sign out and read or listen to right in the Sora app. For example, I signed out 2 books this morning. They're sitting on my shelf, and I can either read them. This happens to be an ebook. I can open it up and start reading it right now, which is really convenient. Or if it happens to be an audiobook, I can open that up too and start listening to it. Books are automatically returned after the lending period, so you don't have to worry about those things becoming overdue. Now, if our hybrid students are interested in borrowing books from our collection, they can just come to the library and pick them up, or they can put them on hold and pick them up the next time they come to school. For students who are 100% virtual, we have a slightly different procedure of getting books to students. The first step is to check the library catalog. Students would need to log into the library catalog, as I've shown you, using their Google account. You would search the catalog for something that you might be interested in. When you find something, press that hold button. And again, the hold button tells us a couple things here at the library. It tells us that we need to pull the book off the shelf and we need to set it aside for you. What we'll do then is we'll put the book in a paper bag, we'll put your name on it, and we'll take it down to the Academy main office where it'll be sitting there waiting for you to pick up. Then we'll send you a Schoology message to let you know that your book is ready to pick up. And that is a quick overview of some of the services and resources available to students and staff here at Canandaigua Academy. Feel free to follow us on social media, on Twitter, CA Library 1, Instagram at CA Library, the CA Library blog, calibrary.edublogs.org, and all students and staff are members of the CA Library Schoology group. I hope you've enjoyed this virtual tour of some of the services available through the library. Feel free to explore the CA Library folder in Braves link, the CA Library catalog, and the Sora digital collection to discover all of the resources the library has to offer. Until next time, this is Mr. Bateman in the library for CATV.